Welcome back to Nobel Education Center. Today we are going to practice for speaking skill. 7D. In 7D, we have to practice about listening skill and speaking skill. I have already done for you listening skill. Now today we are going to study about speaking skill. So we have to practice. Okay, this one we have already done. So BYB 7B မှာ listening BYB speaking ဘန်းကိုမှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်။ Ready ဘန်းတွေကဆရာတို့ပုံပြီးသွားပါပြီ။ Okay, ပြီးသွားပါပြီဆိုတော့okay number 8 ရအောင်ပြီးပါပြီเนาะ listening skill Okay, part B. Part B think of health problem. So ကျန်းမာရေးနဲ့ပတ်သက်တဲ့ပြဿနာအကြောင်းတွေးပါ and imaginary or real one ကိုယ်မှာတကယ်ပဲကျန်းမာရေးနဲ့ပတ်သက်ပြီးပြင်းပြနိုင်တခုဖြစ်ခဲ့လို့ရှိရင်အမှန်တကယ်ဖြစ်ခဲ့တာဆိုရင်အဲအကြောင်းပြန်စဉ်းစားပါဒါမှမဟုတ် imaginary ကိုမဖြစ်ခဲ့ဘူးကိုတခုဖြစ်ခဲ့တယ်တခြားလူဖြစ်ခဲ့တာပြန်ပြောကိုဖြစ်တဲ့ပုံစံနဲ့ပြန်စဉ်းစားပါ right in the past တရားလုံးဖြစ်ခဲ့တာလို့ then answer the questions below and make notes ပြီးတော့ဒီမှာမေးထားတဲ့မေးခွန်းတွေကိုဖြေပြီးတော့ငါစုစာဝင်နဲ့ရေးထားပြီပါပြီးရင် we will practice about speaking skill. Number 1, what health problem did you have and when? ကျမပြောတာဘာဖြစ်ခဲ့လဲအဲ့တုန်းက and ပြီးတော့ when ဘယ်တော့မှဖြစ်ခဲ့တာလဲအဲ့ဒါလေးကိုဖြေလို့လေးပဲရေးထားပါပြီးစဉ်းစားထားပါဘယ်လိုပြောမလဲဆိုတော့ and number 2, what caused the problem? အဲ့ပြောတာကဘာကိုဖြစ်ပွားစေခဲ့တာလဲ how did you feel အဲ့ဖြစ်ခဲ့မှာဘယ်လိုခံစားရတယ်လဲ Number 4, what did you do to overcome the problem အဲ့ဒီကျမကြီးပြဿနာကိုကျော်လွှားနိုင်မှုသင်ပါလို့ခဲ့တယ်ဆိုတော့ဒီအဖြေလေးတွေကိုနှုတ်ရေးထားပါပြီးရင်ဆရာတို့နောက်တဲ့ partner တယောက်နဲ့ friend တယောက်နဲ့တကယ်ချင်းတယောက်နဲ့ practice လုပ်အောင်လုပ်ပါတယ် speaking skill ကို in pairs here တတွဲစီလိုက်လေ့ကျင့်မယ် take time to tell each other about the problem each of you had ကိုမှဖြစ်ခဲ့တဲ့ခုနရေးထားတဲ့အကြောင်းအရာလေးတွေကိုပြောပြပါတကယ်ချင်းတယောက်ကိုreferring to your notes ခုနမှတ်ထားတဲ့ရေးသားမှတ်ထားတဲ့အချက်လက်တွေနဲ့ညွှန်းဆိုပြီးတော့ပြန်ပြီးတော့ refer လုပ်ပြီးတော့အဲဒီပြဿနာအကြောင်းကိုတကယ်ချင်းကိုပြောပြပါအဲ့လိုပြောတဲ့အခါမှာ useful languages ဒီ dialogue လေးတွေကိုသုံးလို့ရပါတယ် introducing the high problem you had ဒါကိုမှရှိတဲ့ပြဿနာတွေကို introduce လုပ်မယ်ဆိုရင် it was one ဒါအချိန်ဝင်သွားတာပါ it was when I was 5 years old ဒါမှမဟုတ် it was when I was young ဒီကြမှာမမီ it was one it was 5 years ago it was when I was 15 ပြောလို့ရပါတယ် I had a terrible I have terrible stomach pain so headache when I was 15 years old it was about 6 years ago ခဏဆက်ပြောခဲ့လို့ပါတယ် at that time I was playing အဲ့ချိန်တော့ငါကစားနေစဉ် it was at that time I was sleeping အဲ့ဒီအခါမှာစတင် past continuous တွေသုံးလို့ရတယ် past tense တွေသုံးလို့ရပါတယ် I was with my mother အဲ့ကိုအဲ့တဲ့တန်ဖြစ်နေတဲ့အချိန်မှာဘယ်သူရှိလဲအိမ်မှာနော် so describe how you felt ခုနဘယ်လိုခံစားရလဲဆိုတော့ဘယ်လိုပြောမလဲ it was so painful it was awful so awful it was so terrible at that time my family was very worried about me စသဖြင့်ဒီ dialogue လေးကိုသုံးလို့ရပါတယ်ဒီ phrase လေးကိုပြောထားတဲ့အခါကျရင်ပြောရရင် notes လေးတွေရေးပါ notes လေးတွေရေးပြီးရင်ဆရာတို့ဒီမှာနမူနာဆရာတို့ဆရာတစ်ပည့်တွေနဲ့ practice လုပ်ပြပါမယ်အဲ့ဒါမျိုးပဲကိုလည်းကိုပေါ့ရေးပြီးတော့တကယ်ချင်းနဲ့ practice လုပ်ပါ Okay, describing the cause of the problem ပြောပြမယ်ရှင်းပြမယ်ဖြစ်ရတဲ့အကြောင်း one day တနေ့မှာ when I came back from school ကျောင်းကပြန်လာခဲ့တဲ့အခါမှာ suddenly ရုပ်ရည်ဘာဖြစ်သလဲ then ပြီးတော့ဘာဆက်ဖြစ်သလဲ after a while ခဏကြာလာပြီးတော့ဘာဖြစ်လာသလဲ at the same time တစ်ချိန်တည်းမှာပဲယောဂဝေဒနာခံရတဲ့အခါတစ်ချိန်တည်းမှာဒီကဖြစ်လိုက်ဟိုကဖြစ်လိုက်ဖြစ်တတ်တယ် describing what you did to overcome the problem အဲ့ကျမှပြဿနာကိုကျော်လွှားနိုင်ဖို့ရင်ပဲဘယ်လိုဖော်ပြဘယ်လိုပြောပြမလဲ eventually ဒီဖြစ်ဖြစ်နဲ့ I took some medicine ငါဆေးတောက်တယ် I took milk I took Ovaltine စသဖြင့်ပြောလို့ရတယ် in the end I was sent to the hospital နောက်ဆုံးရောက်ဆေးရုံပို့လိုက်ငါ့ကိုဆေးရုံပို့လိုက်တယ်ဆိုရင်ဒါမှမဟုတ် in the end my father called the doctor ဆရာအဖေကဆရာဝန်ကိုခေါ်လိုက်တယ်စသဖြင့်ဒါလေးတွေသုံးပြီးတော့ဆရာတို့ပြောလို့ရပါတယ်ရင်းလို့practice လုပ်ကြအောင်နားမထောင်နေမှာကိုယ့်ဘက်ကိုပြောကြည့်ပါပြီးတော့မှကိုပြောခဲ့တာနဲ့ဘာကွာသလဲဒါမှမဟုတ်လည်းဒီဘက်ထဲမှာ practice လုပ်တဲ့အကြောင်းအကြောင်းတွေနဲ့ပြောလို့လိုက်လုပ်ကြည့်ပါโอเคကိုယ့်ဘက်ကိုစဉ်းစားလို့မရလို့ရှိရင် Okay hi everyone today I have invited two of my students previous students they are going to participate in this speaking skill okay firstly I'd like to invite Treasure yeah okay this is Treasure please greet to them
Hi everyone, good morning, nice to meet you.
Okay, another one is she is also one of my pupils from MHTI. Please come here. Okay.
Hello, good morning. Nice to meet you all.
Yeah, her name is Pipu. They will participate in this conversation in this conversation to practice, and you can study as a model composition from them. Okay, firstly, to you, you have to think of a head problem, an imaginary or a real one you had in the past. Then answer the questions below and make notes here. 1. What head problem did you have? And 1. 2. What caused the problem? 3. How did you feel? 4. What did you do to overcome the problem? Okay.
Yes.
So after that, you can use after that. You have to write notes and then you have to come back and practice in pairs. Take time to tell each other about the problem each of you had, referring you to your notes. So you have to write down the note first, okay? Then you have to come back and you have to practice. You have to share about your knowledge. Okay? You have to use this conversation, these phrases. Introducing the head problem you had, you can use this. It was one, I had terrible stomach pain, headaches, and when I was 15 or something like that. It was about 6 years ago or 5 years ago, something like that. And at that time, I was playing or I was traveling, I was sleeping with my parents in my bedroom, etc. I was with my mom, my sister, and to describe how you felt, it was so painful, awful, or terrible. At that time, my parents were very worried. You can use this. And then to describe the cause of the problem, you can use one day, you can describe. When I came back from school, what happened, you can describe. Suddenly, then after that, you can continue. After a while, at the same time, you can describe the cause of problem like this. To describe what you did to overcome the problem. Eventually, I took some medicine, milk, etc. In the end, I was sent to the hospital or my father called the doctor. You can use these. After that, you have to come back. Okay, now you go and write notes and come back. Okay? Okay, are you ready now?
Yes, I'm ready.
How about you? Have you written?
Yes, I had.
Okay, so you share your things to your friend, each other. Okay?
It was about 7 years ago. I had a terrible stomach pain. When I was starving, so I talked to my mom, and my mom told me to go to bed. It was so painful at that time. My family was very worried, and my dad called the doctor. Then I was sent to the hospital, and this appendix problem was burst, and I need to take the operation. I was so afraid because it was my first experience. I stayed in hospital for 9 days, and I had only one rice and some medicine for 2 months. And I recovered after a few months. That's all. Okay.
It happened in COVID-19 third wave.
Yes.
I had got a fever seriously, then I could not get any smell and taste. It began 2 days after I came back from the market. Then I started coughing a lot, and my dad suspected me about COVID-19. So I took some medicine and bed rest. I stayed alone in my room, then I could smell and taste slightly. Eventually, I recovered from the disease. I was lucky I didn't feel seriously.
Okay. Yes.
Thanks for your sharing. Okay. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.